What's up guys, it's Chellers and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode with your Boston Bruins. So in the last episode, as you can see through the calendar, went through the second round of the year for playoffs and took on the Tampa Bay Lightning. And as you can see, we took them out in 7 games in a very, very close call finish. So as you can see, we were tied at 2 after 4 games. Losing 1 in Tampa Bay, going down 3-2 in the series, and then winning 2 straight at home and over there in Tampa Bay to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, in this episode, we are getting a little reunion back to some old friends, including real life. This is the 4th time since 2013 that we'll be playing versus the Toronto Maple Leafs in the playoffs. However, it's the first time that we'll be playing them in the conference finals. They've never made it this far. So, without further ado, we'll look at Toronto's lines, we'll compare them to our lines, and we'll get to simulating the big series that people have been wanting every single year that always happens. So, Toronto Maple Leafs, and here we go. So, as you can see, their team is looking really good. 88 William Nylander, 92 John Tavares, and 90 Mitch Marner. Now, that is quite the first line. Definitely, we have our perfection line back together with Marchand, Bergeron, and Pastrnak. So, Marchand and Pastrnak definitely hang with Marner and Nylander. However, John Tavares just, overall wise, puts Bergeron to shame as he's an 83. Second line, Andreas Johnsson, 84, Austin Matthews, 92, and Nazem Kadri, 86. So, pretty amazing for a center, but, yeah, they have a really good second line. What am I saying? 86 Kadri. We have Anders Brooks as an 83. We have DeBrus who's also an 83. And then we have Braden Points an 89. So, top 6 definitely goes to Toronto. They have a much better top 6 than us. Third pairing, 80 overall Connor Brown, 82 overall Jeremy Bracco, and 80 overall Nick Patan. We have an 83 Danton Heinen, an 83 Max Jones, and an 81 Jackson Nika. So, advantage to us on that third line. Then 80 overall Kasperi Kapanen, 79 overall Cody Eakin, and 78 overall Nicholas Baptiste. So, advantage to us in that forward line. So, judging on offense, the top 6 goes to them. The bottom 6 there, top 9 to bottom 6 goes to them. Goes to us, I mean. So, yeah, that's quite the offense they have, and we were expecting that. You know, Toronto's a very good offensive team. Now, let's see what's wrong with their defense, because clearly all these guys, they have to compensate for something. And no, their defense is actually really solid. 91 Morgan Riley and 85 Timothy Liljegren. Let's see how much they're paying these guys. Liljegren, he's still on his entry-level deal. Okay, that makes sense. Jake Muzzin, 85 overall. He's on a new contract, right? $5 million for 5 more years. Travis Dermott, let's see with him. $4 million. Brady McNabb, 82. $2.5 million, and Nikita Zaitsev, 82. He's still that big contract, yeah, $4.5 million. So, very surprising how they're able to keep this kind of defense with that kind of offense. Maybe their goaltender, maybe Freddie isn't there. Yeah, there we go. Keith Kincaid, 83 overall, and Ian Scott, 73. So, Kincaid is their starting goalie. That's how he's done in the regular season. 9-11 save percentage, 36, 25, and 5. So, they do win a lot of games. They do play him a lot, though, because Ian Scott, has he played in the NHL? 9-7-1 with an 898 save percentage. Alright, so they really out-offense their other team. They've kept that style a lot. Alright, so we'll look at our teams. We already know that Toronto has a very, very good offense and defense, and goaltending is a little weak. So here you are, Marchand, Bergeron, and Pastrnak, the perfection line back together since the last 2 games versus Tampa Bay. Also, right, the rest is an 84 overall, Braden Point 89, and Anders Berg 83. They still have the advantage on that second line and first line because of Bergeron. Then on the third line, you can see where we start to get better is Max Jones, Heinen, Stanika. We said that already, 83, 83, 81. And then finally, Tanner Pearson, Trent Frederick, and Brock Nelson, 81, 80, and 80. Kapanen's an 80 overall, that is a 79 and a 78 if I remember correctly. So, yeah, we already said that. Then on defense, we have McAvoy and Zboril. Yeah, we did put Zboril back on that first pairing. Torrey Krug and Brandon Carlo, and then Matt Grzelcyk and Urho Vakanainen. So, that third pairing is a minus. But I just don't see any other way, unless you put Grzelcyk on that first pairing and Zboril down on that second pairing. On the third pairing. I don't see a way. I like having Krug and Carlo. Krug did well those last 2 games, so let's keep things rolling. Tuukka Rask is our starter as an 87 overall. He has gotten a little bit better, but hopefully we can come out with a win. All right. Hopefully Toronto, maybe they can finally face their demons versus us. But Boston, the last 3 matchups, we have been the better team. Game 7, and I don't remember in the second round how we turned out, but we are in the Garden. So we have home ice advantage. I'm not sure if we have the whole way. I'm pretty sure we do. But, oh wait, no, we don't. Anaheim is a President's Trophy winner, I believe. So, no, we don't have home ice advantage all the way through. Let's do it, alright? Game number 1 in Boston. This is a huge game 1 win for us if we get it. First period, 0-0. The shots are 14-7 for Toronto. So, Toronto coming in flying with 14 shots. Boston doing a decent job weathering the storm, but we gotta get a goal first, alright? Second period, alright, still 0-0. The shots are 26-18. So Toronto, they were at 14, so got 12 shots, and we were at 7, right? So we got 11 shots. Pretty even for a second period, but still 0-0, still scoreless. Very surprising. We gotta score first. It's like and there you go. John Tavares scores early on first period to get to 1-0 lead. Boston with the power play can capitalize. No, they cannot. And then Toronto, Mitch Marner scores to make it 2-0. Another power play for Toronto. Can we kill this off? No, we cannot. Austin Matthews with a 5-minute major. And 4-0. Alright, so Toronto outplayed Boston. We are about to get shut out. We just didn't score another power play. 3 minutes left. And yeah, alright. So Toronto's a good team. We know that right there. 4-0 win. 41 shots to 25. We just got outplayed in every single position. The third period we just flopped everywhere. Kincaid with a 25 save shutout. Marner 1 goal, 2 assists, and Nylander with 3 assists. So very bad disappointing start for us. And just like that, we're down 1-0 in the series. No, we're not looking at the draft class right now. We're in the playoffs. So we're in game number 2. We're still in Boston, and we're already in trouble, alright? You're not in trouble until you lose at home, and we already lost at home right off the bat. So we gotta win this game. This is probably a must-win for us because we cannot afford to go down 2-0 in the series and then going straight to Toronto. So let's try and get this done, alright? First period. Alright, there you go, finally. Brock Nelson, he's the first one to get on the board. Fourth line on Keith Kincaid. Plus are 12-11, so a bit more balanced than the last game. Second period. Alright, still 1-0, 20-24 the shot, so the balance is still there. We're still up 1-0. And let's try, please, just get 1 goal and allow a goal, please. I hope that's hard to ask for because it's Toronto, but power play for Boston. Can we capitalize? No, we cannot. 14 minutes left. Another power play. Power play for Toronto. Can we kill this off? No, we cannot. John Tavares with a second goal on Tuukka Rask, and it's a 1-1 game. And our power play is not performing. And then Nazem Kadri makes it 2-1. Again, the third period, Boston is choking away the lead, or just the game. 2 minutes left. Can we score? And William Nylander with the empty netter. Alright. Let's slow this down, boys. We just lost 2 straight games in Boston. Rask played fantastic, but the defense just didn't shut it down at the end. So we gotta fix everything up, alright? The offense is not coming alive. The defense is struggling because we allowed 7 goals in 2 games. Alright, let's put Braden Point back on that first line, alright? We'll do this. Marchand, Point, and Bjork, Pasternak, Bergeron, DeBrusk. And we'll keep the third line as is, right? The third line is +0. I don't remember what their plus-minus was, but on defense, we'll know Burrow's a +6. He's still a +6. Grzelcyk's a -5, and Urho's a -6. Krug's a plus, isn't even. Alright, we gotta change this up, alright? Let's put Grzelcyk on that first pairing. And yeah, let's try this, alright? Vakanainen's Boril. Okay, and we'll move Vakanainen to the left side. Then we'll put Carlo, Krug, and Grzelcyk McAvoy. Let's see how this works out. Actually, no, let's put Grzelcyk on that first pair. On the second pairing, we'll put Krug first pairing. We need more offense. Special teams. Bergeron, you're not working on that first line. Pasternak, Point, Marchand. Yeah, Krug and Heinen. Yeah, let's put DeBrusk here, alright? Let's try this out. We'll do this. Yeah, like this. Alright, Pasternak, Krug, Point, DeBrusk, Marchand. Alright, let's try this as our power play. Oh, we're in the penalty kill. We definitely have to fix that penalty kill. We're allowing too many shorthanded goals. Okay, boys, so already we have to change up our game plan here. So Bergeron and Marchand, you expect they'd be doing good, but no, let's put Carlo there. Carlo and McAvoy, we'll put Boril. And maybe You know, we'll have to put Krug. His defense is not terrible. Zboril, 85, 90, 90. What's Vakanainen? 87, 86. I don't know. I'd rather keep Zboril, honestly. Heinen. What's Heinen's face-off? 78. We need Point. We gotta put Point there, right? What's Point's defensive stats? Yeah, Point is better defensively. So let's try this. Hopefully this will work out. We'll put Bergeron and Point over here. And then Zboril, we'll change it with Carlo. And then put that there. Take out Vakanainen and put in Torrey Krug. Alright, hopefully we could show some sort of bounce back here. We're in Toronto now, so the potential of a sweep is definitely there. Dallas is up 2-0 also on the series. Things are not looking good for your Bruins. Toronto might finally face their demons and maybe could win the first cup since 67. You never know. Alright, here we go. We're in Game 3. We're in the Scotiabank Center, right? Or the Scotiabank Arena. I don't remember what it was called. First period. Okay, that was terrible. John Tavares and Jeremy Bracco make it 2-0 early on in Toronto. The Leafs are buzzing over there. The fans are going crazy. Second period, yeah, 3-0 Connor Brown. And it's just like that. Boston is down 3-0 in the game and potentially 3-0 in the series. Let's go through this third period, and it is just not looking good. Toronto is outplaying us every which way. We can't get any offense going. 4-0 Braden McNabb. Jeez, this is embarrassing. We're down 3-0 in the series. Brad Marchand finally scores. Maybe get a bit of life, but 4 goals is not enough. And 4 minutes left. Power play for Boston. Can we capitalize? No. Cody Eakin scores on the empty net, 6-on-4. And just like that, your Bruins are down 3-0 in the series. Boys, we could potentially be getting swept. Keith Kincaid, 967 save percentage, 1 goal allowed. He is playing fantastic. Mitch Marner with 3 assists and Connor Brown with 1 goal, 1 assist. So that first line is playing way too well, alright? This is it. We gotta do something. We gotta change something because this team, it's not looking good. Alright, stack up the first line. I'm just not sure we gotta do it, right? I have no idea what to do. They're just solving us every way. Let me just try this. This is our last chance at a line change on it potentially. So what didn't work, we'll try what's new, and hopefully we could just try and get one win. Take this one win at a time because this is not looking good, alright? Toronto is out-offensing us. Rask is not playing well. This is it, alright? We're in Toronto. The sweep is potentially there. First period, alright. Boston scores 1-0. David Pastrnak scores on the first line. Perfect, okay. Okay, shots are 14-3 though, so that was terrible. Alright, come on. Second period. Okay. Brad Marchand and Braden Point scored 2 goals, and then John Tavares makes it a 3-1. The shots are 24-11, so we got 8 shots that game and scored 2 goals in this period, I mean. We're up by 2. Power play 5-on-3. Yes, there you go. Charlie McAvoy makes it 4-1. Perfect. Another power play. There you go. Charlie McAvoy with his second goal of the game makes it 5-1. Okay, so we're not out of it just yet. Torrey Krug makes it 6-1. Calm down with the goal scoring, boys. The offense came alive right there, eh? Our defense came alive. 3 goals from our defenseman. 4 minutes left. Okay, so we took 1 game over there in Toronto, and now we still have a long way to go, right? Rask playing really good. 29 saves. Marshall 1 goal, 1 assist, and McAvoy 2 goals. That's what you gotta see, alright? A bit of pushback, right? We're no slouches. We've been here before. And we gotta show that we belong in the conference finals, okay? And Dallas actually got a sweep off on Anaheim. So Dallas went to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time since 1999? I'm not sure. I remember teaming the playoffs before. Teaming the finals in the season sim. So here we go. We're in Boston. We're in front of our fans. Let's not disappoint them, alright? We gotta be strong out here. We gotta start off really strong. First period, okay, 0-0. The shots are 13-10. Second period, okay, 1-0 again. Braden Point. So the first line is coming alive. Now we're up by 1. We gotta shut this down, boys. We need 1 more goal. And again, a minute in, they score. Power play 5-on-3. Can we capitalize? No, we can't. It's not looking good for us, boys. Oh, but Braden Point gets the second goal of the game to make it 2-1 to restore the lead. 10 minutes left. Come on, power play. We gotta capitalize. Please. Please, it's looking like a major. Come on. And we don't score. 5 minutes left. We're up by 1. Come on, boys. There you go. Torrey Krug with his second goal in 2 games to make it 3-1. Power play for Boston with a minute left. And Torrey Krug with his second goal of the game. So, alright. Our top player just scoring. Braden Point with 2 goals and Torrey Krug with 2 goals. And again, Boston plagued with that first minute goal. Braden Point 2 goals, 1 hit. Rask 1 goal allowed, 26 saves, and Torrey Krug with 2 goals. That's fantastic. That's what you want to see from our top guys. Marchand with 16 points in 17 games. So the first line is playing well. And now we're just like that. We're up. We're down 3-2 in the series, okay? We're down 3-0. We won 2 games. Just take it one at a time, right? We got to win one in Toronto now. This is the toughest task, is winning in Toronto. Can we pull it off, though? Come on. First period. All right. Marshall scores early to make it 1-0, and then Tavares scores 3 minutes left in the period to make it 1-1. That's all right. That's all right. Come on. Second period. Ooh, okay. Austin Matthews finally scores again to make it 2-1 for Toronto. Boston looks like they can be making their way out in this period. The last 20 minutes left. Come on, we gotta score one. We gotta score just 1 goal. Pop it for Toronto. Kill this off, please. There you go. Come on. 13 minutes left. We gotta do this, boys. No, 3-1 for Toronto. Nazem Kadri power play. Can we score early on? It's not looking good, boys. This could be it. 5 minutes left of our season potentially. 4 minutes left. 3 minutes. Come on, Braden Point with 2 minutes left. We got 1 more goal. Come on, 1 more goal. 1 more goal, 47 seconds. And Tavares at the empty netter. And that's it, boys. That is it. Your Boston Bruins have been eliminated from the Stanley Cup playoffs in the Eastern Conference Finals. And your Toronto Maple Leafs, sorry, not yours, their Toronto Maple Leafs are advancing to the Stanley Cup Finals for, I don't know, last time they made the finals, honestly. But they're advancing. Tavares with 2 goals, coming up huge. Austin Matthews, our top guys, came up big when they needed it most. And just like that, yeah, we're out. Marchand really started playing well at the end, but dropping those first 3 games, we needed at least 1 win from that, and we could have made this interesting. But at least we didn't give up right away, right? We didn't choose to get swept. We scored 10 goals in 2 games. And just like that, your Toronto Maple Leafs, I don't know why I keep saying yours. We're the Boston Bruins. The Toronto Maple Leafs have won the Stanley Cup playoffs for the first time since 1967. So they finally conquered their demons in the Boston Bruins, and they finally won the cup. So just that must be amazing for the Toronto fans to finally have the cup in their city. And Montreal, the complete opposite, winning the draft lottery. Detroit winning the 2nd overall pick, and Arizona winning the 3rd overall pick. So good for them. Toronto finally they beat Boston, and it looks like whenever you beat Boston, Toronto, you're gonna win that cup. So in real life, Toronto just has to beat Boston, which might be a bit tougher than in the simulations because it's more of a mind game there. So we're looking at the new. This is the last rankings. So we're probably gonna get around the 28th pick. So let's just look at around 25 later. So we have Peterson. We already checked. Theo Fleury is projected as medium top 6 forward. That's pretty much it, eh? Yeah, that's it. So let's look at maybe potential similar styles. Al McInnes right here. That's good to see. Yzerman. Might want to draft him. We need more forwards, though. We need some studded forwards. So there's not much over here that we have scouted. He's a defenseman. He's a gem, even. Allison, compared to Nick Leddy. What is he, though? Two-way defenseman. Left-handed. That's not bad. Let's try potential. Are there any elites? So here we go. Medium elite to Hannu Tirvainen. We definitely want to get him. He has 1 assist and an A+ league. Medium elite. He has no similar style, but that's good to know. All right, 105. That's what the third round pick we have to get. We're gonna get this player. Here's Metropolit. All right, Metropoli. Any low elites? Let's see. Are there any low elites we have fully scouted? Come on. All right, yeah, we do. We have a lot of low elites. Okay, bang, bang. I'll just scout all these guys real quick. Okay, just these 3 players. So we have a Grander, 2-way forward, and a 2-way defenseman and playmaker. Antila, Kimo Antila. 12 games, 0 points. What is he? He's a left wing playmaker. We need a lot of we need a more high rated prospects. So maybe Oberg is a defenseman. We need forwards. We need more forwards. An Engel. No, we don't want Engel. He's a grinder. We don't need grinders. Oberg. So I think Oberg, Antila. I'll keep looking. Oberg, Antila, Yzerman. Maybe a good one with our 1st round pick. This Zikov guy, compared to Owen Nolan, he might be a good guy also. We never know about him. And then we have Tyrväinen and Metropoli. So let's we'll look at who we're gonna do in the next episode. But those are our guys that we have pinned, the guys that we're interested in trading and drafting. Retired players: Patrice Bergeron retire. No, Joe Thornton retired. Eric Stahl retired. Thomas Vanek, Justin Williams in Philadelphia. So he went back to Philly. What overall is he? 75 overall. Mika Koivu, Alexander Steen, Ryan Kessler, Ryan Suter. Yep, and then goaltenders. Thomas Greiss, Al Montoya, and that's pretty much it. So, a couple big names, the biggest one being Joe Thornton retiring without winning a Stanley Cup, and he actually made the finals this year versus Toronto, and he lost. Geez, did he get 26 points in 24 games? Are you serious? No, okay, no. That was, when was that? Yeah, I have no idea when that was, but 2 points in 4 games in 16-17. So he was actually just scratched the whole time. So I don't know when this was, but alright. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So we are now at the NHL Entry Draft for year number 4. We will do that in the next episode. We'll look at the award winners right now. And yeah, we'll see what happened with everyone. So your Stanley Cup champions, Toronto Maple Leafs. And it must be great. Oh wait, Dallas? Was Thornton there in Dallas in 2020, 2021? Because if he did, he finally won his cup. But Toronto finally winning the Stanley Cup in, what is that, like 55 years around? President's Trophy winners, the Anaheim Ducks. Campbell was the Dallas Stars, and Prince of Wales was the Toronto Maple Leafs. Player awards, Art Ross, Ovechkin, Memorial, Ovechkin, James Norris, Mikhail Sergachev. Lady Bing, Jacob Vrana, Calder, I don't know his first name, Lundstrom, Conn Smythe, Mitch Marner, yeah, he killed it, especially versus us, he got so many points. Vezina goes to Matt Murray, the Jennings goes to John Gibson, the Bill Masson goes to Kuparinen, the Selke goes to Nico Hischier, the Tulunsi to Alex Ovechkin, and the Maurice Richard to Ovi. So 1, 2, 3, 4 trophies for Ovi, and Vrana we're getting the Lady Bing. Let's look at the player stats, and let's just see. Marner was the Conn Smythe winner. How well did he do for them then? Let's see. Come on. Toronto, 27 points in 25 games. Yeah, he played fantastic. 22 assists. Jeez. And how was Kincaid? 928 save percentage. He played fantastic. Yeah, and was Marner the leading point scorer throughout the entire playoffs? So 27 points. Yes, he was. Tavares and Seguin and Nylander. So that first time was really well. Marchand with 22, Matthews with 22, and then Marchand with 18. So yeah, that's pretty disappointing to lose the regular season, to lose the playoffs in 6 games against Toronto Maple Leafs, your rivals. But yeah, so in the next episode we'll go through the off season. I'm not sure if we'll sim the free agency, because you never know, we might need to make some huge moves. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you guys soon.